Good morning. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. Doing well. Did a little work yesterday. I don't want to say took the rest of the day off. I kind of relaxed the rest of the day. Tried to start organizing how to hit the ground running Monday. Because January's over. January just feels like a wash to me, right? So hopefully February we can hit the ground running. And it'll be a better month. Dang. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear that you got your driveway plowed. I wish folks around here would do a better job of it. Well, I'm one of them. But yeah, we didn't get enough snow to really have to do a lot of plowing. We've been quite lucky over the last 2 years, so I'm going to knock on wood. Yeah. Now you gotta sit there and look at these big piles of snow, right? That are just kind of sitting there. Do they like just now? I don't know how your streets are. Do you allow parking on the street in your neighborhood? I'm not in an HOA, so you know we're allowed to park on the street. We have 4 cars, 2 park in the driveway and 2 in the garage. Actually, well, 1 on the street, which is the bigger SUV, and then the smaller SUV is at the end of the driveway. Just, so it's like for those people that are, they're parked on the street and then they get, as they're plowing, those are the cars that kind of get plowed, snow plowed next to them. Yeah, and I totally get that. Totally get that. What is that right there? It's just you so far, besides the lurkers. Hey, lurkers, I am Grimskull, a graphic designer, motion graphic artist, and the super awesome pixel pushing samurai for David Foster Media. David Foster, who is the original live streaming pro. Good morning, Hans. Now, and let's do a test here real quick. Yesterday, Yesterday, I was trying to talk with David on the phone, and while he was watching the stream, and because I'm doing things, and he's like, he's behind because my stream lags apparently. So I set it to ultra low latency. I checked my my bit rate, and it's 6,000. So it's what David usually recommends. So let's do a test here. Are we ready? I'm going to say type a number in the chat, and then as soon as I finish saying the number, type it in the chat, and I will sit here and count, how the latency time, like in seconds. So are we ready? Type R in the chat if you're ready. All right. And give me a 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat. Got about 8 seconds for Hans. Nothing from Michelle. Okay. To 8. I would say that was probably about 12. All right. Give me a 2 in the chat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Wow. Got to be better than yesterday. Got to be better than yesterday. For sure. Had to go AFK. No problem. No problem. Well, hopefully we'll see how this goes. Today with the ultra low latency mode. Your Wi-Fi froze. Well, there you go. That's what happens. All right. Let's try one more test. Okay. Here we go. Give me an R in the chat if you're ready. All right, here we go. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. About 5 to 6 seconds. There, that was not bad. No, I was counting. I was counting the seconds there, Hans. So we went from we're going from the first 5 that I said, yeah, and then I counted. So yeah, that it worked. It's a little latency is a little bit less today. It's a good thing. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Did I? I probably did. Who knows? I am dyscalculia. I have dyscalculia, so. All right, here, let's see what I'm doing here today. Oh, hold on. My camera. There we go. This camera is a pain in the ass. It's way too far away too. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. How is my girlfriend feeling? Well, yesterday she was pretty annoying. She was pretty annoying yesterday, so that means she is feeling way better. I mean, because, you know, if you can't even find the energy to annoy your boyfriend, then you know you're not feeling good. But as soon as you start having that energy to start pestering him, man, you're definitely better. Yeah. So yes, she's definitely feeling better, which I'm glad. I'm happy. She's just got to go back to work tomorrow, where they will probably do another test. You know, before she gets to stay. All right, I'm trying to do a little bit of a locked or hidden. Okay, I didn't want to do that. All right, let's unlock whatever that is. All right, and first off, well, let's move this. We're gonna move our artboard. Move our artboard over here. We're then gonna why is it don't want all those? Okay. Done a bunch of stuff that earlier, and I'm trying to kind of give this some more pop. And creating a black on white and then a white on black style, and then put the colors into it. But there's these areas that I need to look at, like what are they? Are they, oops. And forgive me for my nasty nose sounds. All right. This I'm going to put on that layer. Let's hide it. And then I'm going to select all those. Then I'm going to pull those up to that layer. That way, I've got them on this nice separate layer. Well, and it needs to look good both ways, right? Because here's the thing about logos. I mean, any great logo is going to look good in the full color version, and then it's going to look good in black and white, and then you want to have a single color version also. So I'm using what's called the paint, the live paint bucket tool to go in and, you know, color those areas. Oh, well, then hopefully one of these colors, then that will suit you, because I'm going to do it probably both ways, right? Do I want that stroke bigger? It's very thin. Two, maybe two. Maybe we do the block here also in pink. This may be one of those streams where it's just kind of me flow of consciousness while I'm designing. So what is up, Matt? How are you, sir? Hope all is well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of leave it this way for the moment. Let me go find the colors, his colors. Although I don't know, I'm looking at my spacing. It looks okay. Unsolicited. Well, give me one. Go for it, Matt. I mean, I am always open to suggestions, and you know how we are as designers. We'll listen to good feedback, and you know. Yeah. Can you close up the same between the T and the in the word the? Yeah, yeah. That's. I was just talking about that, right? Yeah. I was just talking. I might go back and work on some spacing. So your suggestion is certainly on point there. So yeah, I'm as I look at, there are areas that I kind of want to tighten it up a bit. Yeah, yep. To make sure that the spacing looks the same. Like that looks a little bit more open than here. So yeah. Which means I have to go all the way back out to my cuz this is all turned into shape layers. Outlines already. So well, come on, you know, Matt, as graphic designers, it's never perfect. It's never perfect for us, is it? It's never perfect. The perfection part of it comes when the client says, "Yes, that looks great." That's when it's perfect, even though it's probably not perfect and not even what you envisioned in the first place. Right? Am I right? But yes, we will work on some of that spacing. I will definitely do that. In fact, let's just do that. Let's go back to our editable version, right? Let's get in there. And looking at the grid behind it, we want to go about three grid spaces. Well, and it, of course, it changes every time you zoom, right? At 300%. What is up, Neil? How are you, my brother? Neil, when I've shaken this crud off, I keep thinking I need to make a trip. We need to make a trip to do the Chinese. Did my AV looks good as is? Did I put it too close? Wait. All right, I'm waiting, Matt. The A and V are too close now? Am I shouting? I always feel like I'm shouting. I probably am shouting. I probably don't need to shout. I get excited. Add the space back to AV. Boom. Down. Pull in space between V and I and the original space to A and V. Boom. All right. How's that look? I will not touch. Pull in VI space. Pull. As in, tighten it. Tighter between V. There you go. All right. Like that? What about the I and the D? All right. Boom. We're not touching it anymore. All right, David is good to go. At least there. That looks like a canyon. A canyon, though, between T and E. Right? The top of the V and I could also touch. No, keep I and D as is. Got it. All right. The top of the V and I could almost touch. Really? Oh. All right, Neil. Keep a stiff upper lip, man. I know how it is. Wow. Actually, that does look kind of cool. Keep a stiff. Oh, Neil, you gotta. I know they hired somebody for Adam's spot. You gotta let me know who. Did they hire someone from production, or was it outside? Let me know. I'm just curious. Also, give me the skinny on the whole, master control now being hubbed out of Dallas. We need to talk. That's all we need. We needed to. Neil, we just need to get together and talk. All right. So I think less between D and A, more between I and D. Josh, I don't know. I'd have to see a picture of him. I don't remember him, but not your Josh. No. You're helping. Don't worry, Matt. You're helping. Sounds good. Sounds good, Neil. Is that too big a good? Is that too big a space between David and Foster? Can we tighten that up and still, have it feel like it's, where it needs to be? Geez, how many times did I go? David Foster. I mean, I guess can we go a little bit, What do you think? I see what you're saying, because you got the big kind of space, the big space there. All right, I say we leave it. I say we're good there. We good there. I think we could probably tighten up original, right? Oops. M-I and G. Perfect. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Matt. Nice tweakage there. All right. Let's get rid of these ones that I'm not going to use right now. Here's one of the original one. Let's make a copy of this. copy of that right there. Well, ooh, let's okay. So we want everything to be lined up at the end. Correct, Matt. That's you're reading my mind. You are reading my mind, sir. We want all of these to line up. Oop. Well, first let's do this. Let's make sure they all line up on this side with my little square there. What happened? Why won't it let me move that? Where's my lock? My guide lock. I always forget where that fucking thing is. Guides. Unlock. Okay, there we go. I should really memorize the keyboard shortcut for it. I'm the worst at keyboard shortcuts, right? I'm the worst. I mean, they're so handy, but they always leak out my left ear. All right. So those are lined up. What do you think about the spacing top to bottom there, Matt? Does it look all right? Yes, we can do that. We can. And I kind of want it to be a little bit oversized to break the top and the bottom. That's what I want. I want it to break the top and the bottom of that, right? Now, one thing I'm going to have to also do, because I used a stroke to thicken up these letters. So I'm going to have to go in once I do my outline and then align the bottoms of the and live streaming with the Pro and the original. I don't think anybody's really going to notice, but you know. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's that 20 plus years is paying off. That I'm finally a professional. Right? I went to school for graphic design in 2000. I got my degree. I got 2 degrees. Visual communications degree, an associate's of applied science or something like that. I have to look it up. Of applied science and visual communications with in graphic design, and then another associate of science degree, visual communications multimedia specialty, where we did video editing, website design, stuff like that. But that was back in 2000. Scale the stroke. Yeah, yes. Yes, it can. Can it? Right, yeah. Yeah, I've got scale stroke and I've got that turned on. Where at? Where did you go, Matt? I can't remember if I've ever figured out or you stated where you live or what state. Not that you have to reveal that. Oh, Neil. Oh, Neil. Oh, Neil. Oh, Neil. Oh, Neil. All I can say is I'm sorry, buddy. That's right. I went to college in York, Pennsylvania. It's called for art and visual. Got it. Got it. Got it. Nice. I just want to say thanks, Matt, for helping me out here. And folks, if you're a YouTuber and you want to find out how to grow your channel, okay, no problem, Matt. Again, let me plug you here. Give you a big plug. Let me grab your URL. Oops. What happened? Well, Matt, I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you saying that. What is... Why do I keep pulling up some other weird looking channel? It's all things YouTube. You got... Let me go to my subscriptions and find you there. There it is. There it is. Folks, if you're a YouTuber and you want to learn more about how to grow your channel, create videos that people want to watch, learn the ins and outs, check out Matt Haas over at All Things YouTube. Matt Haas was one of the people in the Creators Guild that was the first to do the 7-day challenge. And what's up, Troy? But Matt was one of the people that really, along with the Politics Show, they both really inspired me to up my game in my production. Matt is a phenomenal YouTuber. Go check out his streams. Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to learn more about YouTube, it's a fun show. It's a great job, and I love his style. And you know, again, if you want to, if you're looking to learn and grow, he's the guy to watch for sure. Thanks, Matt. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, man. Have a good Sunday. It's Sunday. I keep forgetting. New Jersey pool player. Logged in on my Amazon crappy tablet, right? And find it. All right, cool. Let's fix this. Let's fix this real quick. That way Matt knows that we did that and he's not, left wondering, if Grim actually fix the alignment. I think we are there. There we go. Well, no, we're not. Boom. There we go. All right. Boom. Well, thank you on behalf of Matt for going and checking them out. All right. I think right there we've got let's turn off these guides. Okay, let's move this one over to the I don't want to say discard pile, but I mean, you know, here's where we were at earlier. You know, this is kind of the journey that we're looking at here. All of the text we were looking at. I think what I'll do is, oops, let me go in and lock that black background. Ultimately, let me go in and grab, because what I was going to do yesterday was pull in this background. Ultimately, hope everybody's having a good Sunday morning. Everybody seems to be surviving the snow, getting driveways plowed. I just saw a text from our good friend Nova in over in Boston. They got like 2 feet of snow. I do want to thank Neil, Kentucky filmmaker, there for coming and hanging out. Appreciate the updates there. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So these are kind of where we want to go. But I'm looking, let me find this background that I'm sorry if I'm like doing the snotty thing again. For those who may not know, I had the COVID. My girlfriend got it. She works in an industry that exposed her to it. It's so cold we have an iguana alert because it gets so cold they just kind of freeze up and fall out of the trees, right? Is that down to the runny nose thinks that, yeah. I apologize. Here, let me do this real quick. I'm going to mute it real quick and do a big blow. Okay. Hopefully that was better. Oh, elaborate. I didn't know, Neil, that you were doing that. What? Elaborate there in that text. I will keep my fingers crossed and my you know. All right. We're going to take the logo that we just did some hella tweaking on. Excuse me. First, we're going to expand this. And then we're going to that way there's no like strokes and, you know, any miscellaneous strokes. Then we're going to let's see. Oops. I'm pretty sure I made those all like this yeah, that one. Okay. All right. It's a compound path, but we're going to click that. It is masked. I want to go in here though, and I don't like these little divot thingies. So we're going to bring that in. Oops. I don't want to move it. Yikes. What happened? Come back. Let's go to we'll go to the outside of the, click the handles, drag it in just a bit, because I don't want those little flary things. There's still a couple left, so let's see if we can. Why is that a double? So we're supposed to be able to move this mask. There we go. I don't want that. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to go up here and use my Pathfinder tool. We're going to use the intersect. Oops. First, let me make sure I'm on the correct tool. Intersect. Nope. Intersect's not going to work. Come on. There we go. That did it. All right, now we've got this as it's not masked. It cut it in half. That's how I want it. Everything else, we're going to outline the text by using Control-Shift-0. I tell you, if you have a Razer keyboard, this is the Synosa Lite keyboard. It's a piece of garbage. half my keys are, I mean, they're not black. I mean, I understand what they were trying to, it's an RGB keyboard, so they painted the keys black so that the RG, because they're translucent keys, so that the RGB effects can come through. But if you're a hardcore gamer, all right, so New Jersey, the cold and flu got a new branded scary name. You no longer can say, "Oh, it's just a cold." Now it's yeah. I mean, for my symptoms, just seemed like it was a bad flu. You know. I am one of the 99.9% of folks who get it that survive it. Both me and my girlfriend did. I do encourage people to do whatever they feel they need to do to protect themselves and stay healthy. But yeah, I'm ready to get back to normal. Agreed. Rant over. All right, so we also want to, oops, what happened there? James, happy Sunday morning. Welcome to the stream. Wait, do we still need to go? Let's do this. Let's object, expand. Okay. Then boom. All right. Do a little bit of tedious work here by moving this down to that line. I think, what can we do? Let's object, ungroup. There we go. Now we can go in and move these. Hey, Troy, man, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And yeah, go enjoy the rest of your day, sir. And come back and see us. Oh, well, thumbs up to Sasha for sure. Those kind of neighbors are great. All right. We've got that one. Then I'm going to take this. I'm going to create two versions. That one's going to be white. Let's start with the black here. We are going to do what I like to do is put a bit of a path. Bit of a path. We want it to be round. I'm going to say, well, let's try 15. Maybe I want to try 15 points. There we go. I like that. I'm going to say, okay. We then go up to my Pathfinder and unite it. Then we are going to go and turn it white. Now, what we got to do now is push it to the back. There we go. I want to do the same thing with this one. We're going to go to path, offset path, 15. We're going to unite it. And then we're going to turn that one black. And then move it to the back. It looks good, but I like to remove all these little, empty spaces here. So we're just going to go in with our direct selection tool and select the path and then just delete. And there's a little piece there that you can barely see. The original live streaming pro. Another weekend down. I need to finish up a video today. So it's yeah. So I probably will only go till about 10 today instead of trying to do a bigger stream. I'm deleting these empty spaces so that background looks solid. Did I get everything on both? Yeah. So let's group that. And we're going to group this. Boom. Yikes. I think this turned out pretty good. Let me find. I was looking for the background that David uses. Hi, David. Hi, David. just in case he's watching, you know, as sometimes it happens, you know, he gets up, the notification goes off. He kind of sits there and watches. I may be on the phone. Maybe I'm on his phone. Maybe I'm on the big screen TV in the living room. Hopefully Jennifer's watching, so I'll say hey to Jennifer too. Everybody say hey, David. He may not be watching. I don't know. All right, so yes, I want to find the background. Then I need to find the color palette that he uses for Impartial Geek. That is not where I'm in the wrong place. What am I doing? All right, here we go. Oh, what happened? Let's do this another way. Doop. There we go. Okay, let's all right. We're at a certain point where I like to create a new document because we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of elements, and trying to bring in more elements is only going to bog me down. So this is the David Foster OGLSP logo. Let's save that. I'm going to delete that background. File. We're going to say file, save as. Excuse me. File, save as 2. All right. I'm then going to just get rid of stuff. Just get rid of a bunch of stuff that we're not needing anymore. We have a couple of these art boards we don't need no more. We'll keep those because we are going to be doing something with that here in a bit. I'm going to get rid of that right there. There we go. All right. Control S. Control V. Okay, wait, let's put an artboard here. Boom. All right. Yikes. Stop, because this one is it's really complicated. It's a really complex design. You could just look at all that red. That's all the little elements. Should probably just turn it into a PNG. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. I'm going to just bring in a JPEG. Actually, well, which is smaller. Actually, the PNG is smaller. So let's do that. Boom. All right. It's huge. So I'm bringing in a bitmap that way. It doesn't like take 5 gazillion years. All right. Now we're going to go in and lock that little image. All right. First, I'm going to create a new, and then I'm going to drag that to a new layer. All right. It's still there. It's on its own layer. What do we got here? Got a few elements that are kind of, all right. I want to create another artboard. I'm going to select my artboard tool, hold Alt and Shift down, and then drag it up. Now I have a new artboard. With that linked file, I want to go in and desaturate it. Morning, Alex. Let's do that through Photoshop instead. Do a hue saturation. I'm gonna colorize it. Take out the saturation. Add some levels. It's oops. Right click. We're going to merge, hold Alt. It's going to create a stamp of it. I'm going to Control A to select it all. I'm going to Control C. Go back to Illustrator and paste that. Let's move it out of the way. Let's get rid of that one because I want it to be there. All right. Okay, now I got to go find my color palette. Let's go look in Canva. I think that's where we probably will find the best one. $30. Okay. I think these are the. We'll see. All right, Michelle, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. As always, we'll see you Monday, bright and early. Like I was saying earlier, it's probably most likely just one of those streams where I'm doing flow of consciousness while I'm working. I do want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. All right. So like these are like primary colors that David usually uses. And I kind of want to go. Well, let's see if we need to select those. If I select these, you can go up to Illustrator and in your swatches, you can right click on it. And actually what you can, while it's selected, you can drag it down to your color palette. Select the next one, drag it down to your color palette. I mean, you can actually create another color group like down there with it and then drag these down to that group. Come on. There you go. I can trash that one because it's already Then I can drag this one down to that group. There we go. I want the pink. I want the pink as a stroke. Not around the whole thing. That's the problem. Right? We don't want it. We just want it around this white area. So I'm going to make sure that's the only thing selected. And there we go. I'm going to push it up to like 3. That may be a little too thick. I don't know. The original. Did I spell that right? And all this whole time I'm not looked at spelling original. Yeah. I mean, yeah, most of the time we do blue, right? Blue with the original. So let's try the blue. Blue. The original. And then the Pro is green. Has the did I fix the spacing enough for you, Alex? Oh. Ooh, that kind of looked cool. I might mess around with what I was just doing there. I want to make sure. There's the doggy. The original Pro. Oh, come on now. I'm zoning. I'm in the zone. I'm sort of digging it. I'm sort of digging it. I mean, I guess I'm not sort of digging it. I kind of really dig it. Yo! Nova. Saw you got some decent snow. Well, hopefully it doesn't last too long. What is going on? Where you at? Where you at? Why are you... I need a better hashtag. I don't like that hashtag. See if one of these can give us a little bit better. Might have to go on another search. Or just create our own. Ooh. What time is it? 9:33. All right, I'm gonna get me some more coffee. Gonna get me some more coffee, refresh my coffee. Then we'll go on the search for this hashtag. I'm doing stream of design consciousness at the moment. So sit tight. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Coffee's a little warmed up. So we were doing a test earlier. If anybody's kind of still there, I'm gonna say a number. I'm gonna say a number, and if you're paying attention, type it in the chat, and I'm gonna count how long it takes from when I say that number to when it comes up in the chat from you guys, because they're kind of looking at the latency. I got it on ultra low latency today so that I could, respond or have a better, quicker interaction with the chat. So here we go. In the chat, give me a 1 in the chat. About 5 seconds there, despite the monkey wrench that Alex was throwing in there. 7, 62, 54. Hut, hut, hut. It's a lot better. It seems to be a lot better. The latency today with it having it on ultra low latency. I'm assuming the quality of the stream itself is not horrible. It says excellent connection. My stream health. Do me a favor, give me a, you know, hit that like button. Give me the thumbs up on the video if you haven't. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like that hashtag. The hashtag on this font just bleh. Bleh. So let's just build one. Right, let's build our own hashtag. Are hashtags supposed to be slanted? I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking. Looking. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it has to be. So yeah. Just gonna do what I want. Let's group it. grouped it. Let's create a solid shape just out of it. And you can do that. You know, you select any of your shapes that are not connected. You can use your pathfinder, your paths, you know, and you see how you see all these intersecting lines. Well, you can go here and unite. Boom. And now it's all one path. And then we're going to take our letters. Let's move this over and do the same thing, right? Actually, we've got a copy of it, so I'm just going to delete this because we don't need it. And I'm going to take my letters, Control, Shift, O. Now those are all outlines. Group those together. Where's our... I want a full version of that. So I'm going to right click, release clipping. Delete that. Where is that in my I think I want to do the same thing, kind of create an outline effect. Did I switch my camera? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Why?
No.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, honey. I'm like streaming as I usually do, you know, which is my job.
Yep.
You know. I love you. Oh, but that's way, 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 way out there. Farther than I really want it to be. So let's go back. 5? Yikes, what did I do? Okay. Object, we're going to go to path, offset path, leave it at 5. Then we're going to unite it. We're going to, there we go. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. The stuff going on in here, it's not close enough yet. I kind of want to delete all these lines so that it looks more unified. I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit more. Okay. I think I got a lot more done today. And I'm not talking much on stream. And I'm hungry. Starting to get hungry, so. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to take off and go, I don't know, take a break. Work on a video later today. Oh, I need a fan for my studio. It gets hot in here. Nova, Alex, thanks for hanging out. Hans, if you're still around, appreciate it. All Things YouTube was here. We had Troy, New Jersey pool player, Michelle, stay safe out there. I know people got a lot of snow dumped on them. And just enjoy the rest of your day. Try to enjoy the rest of your day. And I will catch you guys Tuesday, 8 p.m. CST. Right here. Peace.